Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on LCX. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So, there's LCX, the exchange, and LCX, the cryptocurrency. What Gary Gensler is calling a security is LCX, the cryptocurrency. So, daily reminder, LCX is the most regulatory compliant exchange. The tokens, which is LCX, the cryptocurrency, were issued after built out with approval from regulators. So, it was already released with regulations. The SEC jurisdiction ends at the U.S. border. By LCX, the number one regulated crypto exchange, stick it to Gary and Goldman Sachs. And a lot of people believe it's Gary Gensler doing Goldman Sachs' dirty work. And at the same time, he's holding back innovation in the United States. He's holding us back when it comes to the new financial system. And we will be left behind at some point or another with him in charge. So LCX, everyone is buying the dip right now, hoarding shares. You know why? Because they all know exactly what we know. They know this is another scam by Gary just to hold back everything. And the thing is, if something is already regulated, I think we should adopt Europe's regulations into our system as far as regulating cryptos. Because apparently they're so much further ahead than we are. Then we see this. LCX is a member of the World Economic Forum and will be at the center for exchanges and banking leading into the fourth industrial revolution. LCX is not a security and has regulation clarity as a utility in Europe and Singapore markets. LCX will be a leading exchange/bank in coming years. That's how it threatens Goldman Sachs. That's why this is happening. And the thing is, I don't care if you don't like the World Economic Forum. Either do I. And I do not want a new world order. I don't want digital IDs or the government watching everything I do. I want to have the same freedoms that I have right now. But the thing is, as a crypto investor, I gotta invest in cryptocurrencies that are tied to the World Economic Forum. Because they're gonna spring all of this on us anyway. So why not get rich off of it before it happens? Why not get rich off of coins like LCX first? And that's the way I look at it right now. So then we see this. Last year, CoinDesk covered a full story about LCX regarding LCX exchange gets registered in Liechtenstein to help banks create their own digital assets. So if LCX is qualified to help banks create their own digital assets, don't you think LCX the exchange was very capable of creating their own digital asset as far as LCX the cryptocurrency? I mean, in my opinion, Gary Gensler is way overreaching here. I think this might be the final straw for Gary Gensler. So, the top 4 reasons to register at LCX Exchange. Number 1, it's regulated. It's user-friendly, offers wide range of cryptocurrencies, great customer support. In fact, a lot of people have said they have to jump through a few extra hoops when investing at LCX Exchange because it's regulated. But here's the thing, it's safer for you to invest there because it has to follow those same regulations. And I don't believe Coinbase is safe at all anymore. They're continually delisting things. They delisted XRP. They didn't have to, they chose to. They're also having issues right now with Wrapped Luna. So let me cover this really quick. Wrapped Luna was part of Luna, which is, Luna crashed out. Well, Wrapped Luna was on Coinbase, and they delisted it because it was supposed to peg to Luna 2, which is more valuable than Luna Classic. So instead of pegging it to that per the immutable Ethereum contract, they delisted it instead. And if they could do that with wrapped Luna, they could do that with anything that's wrapped Bitcoin, whatever. And that's why exchanges need regulations. I think they're going to come after exchanges at some point and put regulations on them. But here's the thing, LCX Exchange already has regulations in place. It's already safe. So I'm pretty heavy LCX holder, but don't understand the sentiment. This is basically the exchange of the World Economic Forum. And that's the thing. They're already regulated. They're tied to the World Economic Forum, tied to the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Both Ripple and LCX are fully backed by the World Economic Forum. I am perplexed by the relationship between the WEF and the US banking system. And the thing is, I think the problem with all of this, I'm trying to make a lot of sense of this because it baffles me why Gensler would have went after this, if not for his own personal gain or Goldman Sachs gain. I think he needs somewhere to go once he's no longer at the SEC, maybe. Who knows? But we got to understand something. When you're investing, you invest in utility. You invest in use case. LCX meets all of my qualifications for an investment for me. In other words, I look at utility, endless utility. And I know it's going to be part of the new financial system also. So why would anyone think that, well, the SEC's calling it a security, so it's not a good investment for me? You can't think like that when it comes to these cryptocurrencies, or you'll miss out, in my opinion. So as per World Economic Forum, by 2027, more than $8 trillion will be stored on blockchain networks. LCX is building the infrastructure for this new financial world, powering professional crypto finance. Think about that. And yet Gary Gensler calls it a security. So facts show how bad the SEC Gov is outdated, corrupted, and counterproductive. At this point, all they are doing is killing innovation and problem-solving technologies. I've said that multiple times on this channel in multiple videos. Our team at LCX is working with some of the best lawyers and legal advisors, including a former SEC executive, on this matter. LCX token is classified as a utility token. Liechtenstein blockchain laws and European MiCA regulatory framework are setting new standards. I think they should just adopt those standards, those regulations. It would make Gensler's job so much easier. It seems like the rest of the world's got everything happening. They're already way, more steps ahead than we are. So why not just adopt their framework when regulating cryptocurrencies? So LCX was always supportive of Ripple and their endeavors, so I would not be surprised if the XRP community supported LCX here as well. The more firepower, the better to abolish the SEC. They're making a grave mistake, biting off way more than they can chew with their recent actions. LCX CEO Monty Metzger calls Ripple the crypto industry leaders. And I mean, that's the thing. I think they bit off way more than they can chew with this one. I think the World Economic Forum is going to speak to Gary Gensler soon. This cryptocurrency is tied to the Fourth Industrial Revolution. It's tied to the new financial system. It has a ton of utility and use case. If you don't buy LCX based off of it being claimed a security, you will miss out. And that's why I continue to buy the dip on it. Every time that dip happens, I'm buying more. Because I know where it's going. I know this is all a charade. We'll see you in the next video, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.